Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of blackboarding every map in BTD6. Today we are on the next beginner map, and we're going to be playing 4 circles. And I have a really exciting strategy for today that revolves around one of the beast handler tier 5s. So let's get into it. I am going to start with the druid. I suppose, ooh, do I put it here? I think I'll put it in the middle. And there we go. And that should be enough. This is a pretty long map. So I think one druid can get away with beating round 6 by itself. I'm gonna make sure I have auto start off. And yeah, we are able to beat round 6. Now I want to put a beast handler down. The smaller ranged border is the only thing that the beast is gonna be able to hit, which is fine. And I think with this setup, we should be able to save up into Gwendolyn. I would imagine that you can. I really can't see why not. And I'm hoping I can get Gwen by the end of round 10. And then we should be smooth sailing from that point on. I think I'll maybe put Gwen up here by the front, because I want her cocktail to be able to hit this part and a lot of the areas in the middle. So even better than being able to get Gwen at the end of round 10, we can actually get her in the middle of the round, which is good. So I'm going to slow the game down when I'm getting close. And there we go. Let's put her right up here. And there we go. I'm going to put her on last for the straight line action. Firecracker Gwen is the hero of choice today. And from this point on, I would love to rush a discount village. I don't know how likely that's going to be. I might have to buy a couple druid upgrades first, but for now we're doing well, and honestly, I mean, this is kind of where I want the cocktail spot to be. So I think we can kind of just hang out for a little bit. I do have Gwen on first now. I mean, she's pretty good on last, but she also shoots down the straight line here pretty well on first. So I think we're going to be okay. For round 15, I will use a cocktail whenever I see pinks start coming out, so I'm just anticipating right about now. That is a really cool cocktail ability for Gwen. And I think I'm going to put the village over here. There we go. And then we will rush one singular discount. I will probably go for 2 double discounts, because I want to get the camo on one and the jungle drums on the other, and we are going to be using a lot of beast handlers today, and I want them all to be discounted to the max. Alright, so I did not actually realize that Gwendolyn buffs up the Ring of Fire, Signal Flare, and Dragon's Breath, so Dragon's Breath would be pretty good. That being said, we do have our double discounts. I am now going to get Hard Thorns on the druid, and that should be good. I'm going to use Gwen Cocktail on 21. That being said, round 22 could be scary as well. We're doing good though. I'm going to put Gwen on last for round 23. And we're hanging in there. Now for round 24, we can just use Gwen's Cocktail. And I can get Heart of Thunder. And I'll get Druidic Reach, and that'll be it for now. Purples could always be an issue because the lightning can't hit them and Gwen can't hit them, so there's not a lot going for it. But I want to have something to consistently pop camos. I don't know if that's going to be a sniper or a ninja or a spike factory. I think a spike factory would actually be decent. If I put it like right here, is it gonna, yeah, it is gonna throw spikes down where I want it to. Let's just do that. We need consistent camo detection, so I think a spike factory will be the move. Alright, Gwen and the druid are on first. And let's go for our second discount. Should I put it here or here? Honestly, I think this is going to be fine if I go here. Because even if this Beast Handler isn't double discounted, I'll just get the range buff. Any day now. There we go. Now everything is double discounted. So, uh-oh. Okay, we have the Spike Factory, luckily. I'll put a Gwyn Cocktail down for 33 just because there are camos, and we don't need the cocktail for anything else. And then I'll get bigger stacks, just so we have a little bit more support for camos. And then I'm going to go for Druid of the Storm. With a double discount, it's only $1,400. That's really cheap. And I can fit an Alchemist behind it as well, which is good. And then we can start going for our Beast Handlers soon. Alright, we're going to get that Druid of the Storm on round 35. Now, do we have enough for the Camo Greens on 36? It appears we do. If we needed to use Gwyn's Cocktail, we always could, but we do not. Alright, now I'm going to go for a Microraptor with Atasaurus, and eventually a Velociraptor. And I do not want him there. I would love to have him right here. That would be a good spot for me. And the Spike Factory is able to clean up. And now what I think I'm going to go for is I'll get Jungle Drums on the village. And then I'll go for a Camo Village on the other one. So let's go for Grow Blocker after we get Jungle Drums. And then for round 40, which is coming up soon, I'll use Gwyn's Cocktail early. I think we have enough Moab damage. All we need to do is really pop the Moab layer, and we will be good, because the Druid of the Storm will knock everything back, just like that. And then we can get Radar Scanner for round 41, so we have a 202 village with a 022 village as well. And now I'm just going to start spamming out Beast Handlers. I'll put one right over here. And let's go for another Velociraptor. So now we have 16 out of 24 power. And I'm actually going to put the Velociraptor on Strong, because I want it popping the strongest balloons, because the Druid of the Storm can knock everything back. And now what I think the goal is rush a Ball Lightning with an Alch buff. So I'll get the Alchemist down preemptively, just to smush it up by the Druid. And then what do we have now? We can get the Ball Lightning once we get about $700 more. And then we should be good until round 50. Oh yeah, I forgot I have auto start on. Alright, 402 Ball Lightning. Let's get an Alch buff for that. Just a 320 Berserker Brew should suffice. And now we just absolutely shred everything. The Ball Lightning is such an OP mid-game carry that I think I can just start going for as many, what are they called? T-Rexes as possible. So I'm going to put another one over here just to maximize the range border. We can go for a third tier, and we can get max power. That means this guy, I think you can put him, yeah, anywhere here, here, and down here. Not all the way over here yet, but maybe we can get another Beast Handler over there. It just won't be in double discount range, will it? It wouldn't be the furthest away. I don't think we need to put anything over there, though. I'm probably not going to be microing the T-Rex very much. So let's just go for some T-Rexes. I'm going to try to get 3 to start, and then I'll have it on Strong so we can pop the Moabs, and then the Ball Lightning should be able to clean out the insides. This will be a very, very good synergy. We have our villages that we need, so let's just start saving up for some T-Rexes, and I'll see you guys when I have hopefully all 4 of them. Update time. At the end of round 73, I was able to afford all 4 of my T-Rexes, which means the save up starts now. We need $65,000 starting at round 75. I don't know the math calculator off the top of my head, but I think we can get there maybe by the early 90s. So we'll just try to use good ability timing on the rounds that we need to, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna struggle until maybe the mid 80s at the earliest. So I'm gonna speed up the video once more. You guys can just sit back and relax and watch the T-Rex absolutely destroy everything. Okay, that T-Rex ability is busted. I just turned Moabs into nothing. And it's a really quick ability cooldown. Watch this. See ya. Not really, but we can use a Gwyn ability here on 81 as well. This is a really quick ability for the T-Rex, so it just makes him that much stronger. We are into the mid 80s though. I'll go ahead and let you guys watch these in real time now because the struggle bus is, it's about to unfold. Alright, let's use a Gwyn's Fire because, man, this ball lightning is not being the most consistent at popping ceramics, but it's doing a good enough job. 83 should be easy though. Alright, here come the Moabs. Yeah, this is no problem. And have we gotten Gwyn level 20 yet? No, because this is an easy map, and Gwyn, I mean, yeah, Gwyn levels up pretty fast, but this is just an easy map, and we're only on round 84. I'm gonna use another Stomp, and I'll use a Cocktail as well. Since 80 was honestly not the easiest, 85 might not be either. I'll use the level 10 for the guaranteed heated up, and then I will use a Stomp, and I'll use a Gwyn Cocktail. Honestly, that doesn't even do that much. But since the T-Rex can pretty much eat up the insides, we're in a decent spot. I'll move the Cocktail over here to hit the ZOMG insides, and then I'll use another Stomp. And we're alive. I mean, ZOMGs are definitely our weakness right now, but the good news is we're only $20,000 away, actually only like $17,000 away from getting this freaking Gigantosaurus, which is awesome. So let's continue saving up. I need to save some abilities for around 90. I don't know how well the T-Rex can pop DDTs, but we will wait and see. Alright, I'll use a T-Rex ability here so we can stun everything. And then once these things start getting popped into lower tier balloons, let's move our Cocktail. Actually, let's just keep our Cocktail where it is and use it. We have popped 2 ZOMGs, I believe. We can use a T-Rex for the third one. That actually stuns the ZOMG all the way down there, which is crazy. And then let's use a Gwyn Cocktail when the Moabs come around. And the ball lightning can pop everything else in the inside. $13,000 away. We can use a T-Rex for the BFBs. And we'll have one back for the ZOMGs. This is crazy. This is really crazy. This T-Rex has 341,000 pops, which isn't really even that much better than the ball lightning. Just kind of shows how overpowered that is. And let's just use a good timed T-Rex and clean up 88. We are $10,000 away. Let's use a Firestorm for the Moabs on round 89. And then let's use a Cocktail and a Stomp for the BFBs. Hopefully we don't get Pierce capped with these ceramics. We have a T-Rex ability for round 90 and a Cocktail, so let's do that. Let's stun these DDTs, and we do pop them fine. And we're $7,000 away. We should be able to get it before round 93. Alright, we got BFBs. Here's what we're going to do. Firestorm, Stomp, Cocktail, and we are $3,000 away. We should be in business now. Alright, if anything starts getting too far, I'll just use a Cocktail here, and let's use a Stomp there. That looks pretty nicely timed. And now all we have to do is just not get overwhelmed by ZOMGs. Easier said than done. If we can get a T-Rex ability back, we can just use a cocktail and then time out. I'm looking here at this curve. And there we go, and we have the Gigantosaurus on round 93, and now just watch. Yeah, he's eating everything for breakfast. So, I don't think we need the MIB. So, what are we gonna do? Well, we're just gonna keep spamming third tier Velociraptors and getting this thing to 132 power so we can max him out. Alright, another double discount. Let's merge. Another double discount. Let's merge. We can use a T-Rex ability, everything dies. We can use a cocktail, round 95 gets destroyed. Let's keep using more and more beast handlers. We're at 116 out of 132. I think that means we are 2 away. 1. And that is correct. We just need 1 more for a maxed out Gigantosaurus in Chimps mode. This is crazy. We can fit 1. I know we can. That's okay. We will put it right here. And boom, 132 out of 132 Gigantosaurus. Now we can save up for a Spike Storm. Just watch this. Oh my goodness, that's fortified ZOMGs. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So once you get a maxed out Gigantosaurus, I think you just win. So now we're just gonna get round 100 defense. That is going to be, let's see, Glue Strike and Spike Storm, you know the drill. And oh my gosh, things almost get around the first bend. Let's just use all our abilities here. And wow. Well, that's a Gigantosaurus showcase for you. A max buffed 132 power Gigantosaurus gets 1.5 million pops and chimps. The Druid gets 300,000. So that's 90% of your pops right there. And Gwendolyn gets pretty much the last 20%. So that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's check out the illustrious Black Border. And let's go over to the spreadsheet and update the list. Gwendolyn, we have used for the 3rd time. So we can green her out at an even darker color. And we can go over here to Gigantosaurus and we can get him green to show you guys that we have afforded him and used him to successfully Black Border. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier 5s left. 2 of which are pretty good. Plasma Fan Club, Monarch of Storms. Monarch of Storms is definitely one that I'm stashing for a tougher map. And PMFC is one that I will probably use to beat an intermediate map. Trade Empire, Megalodon, and Ultra Boost. Not so sure how those are going to go. Those are going to be a little bit tougher to pull off. Ultra Boost will be doable though. Alright, well thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.